knows it's true.
I was listening to the album. Good luck. You're on your own.
She's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
Well, look what the stork brung. Little baby devil with the forked tongue. And it's sticking out, yeah, like a sore thumb. With a forehead that it grew horns from. Still a white shirt. Pulling up in a Chrysler to the cipher with a in a light shirt. Lyrical technician, an electrician. Y'all light work. And I don't gotta play pretend. It's you, I make believe. And you know I'm here to stay, cause me, if I was to ever take a leave, it would be aspirin to break your feet. If I was to ask for Megan D Stallion, if she would collab with me, would I really have a shot at her feet? I don't know, but I'm glad to be back like that. Now back in the days of old me, right around the time I became as a way of coping, take the case of turned me into smiley face emoji. May not be age appropriate.
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4.
Nigga, that's everything, Michael. What the fuck you talking about? What does he have over?
Throwing first play is Herbert. A swing pass here to Edwards. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They enter play ranked 8th against the run in the
That
NFL.
nigga is good, but Insurance is only silver, bro. Tight ends with that high of an overall are usually platinum or gold. He got 50-50 gold. Yeah, that's what.
The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's
Oh, you lost Kyle McCord.
J.K. Scott ready to pull it away. And here's a very low line.
Well, you're gonna make it over these freshmen.
That'll go down as just a
Unless you playing that Del Rio, nigga.
And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They go play action. Now Mahomes. They'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. An excellent way to start the drive there. 18 yards. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And a nice little start as he's able to get this up to the 28. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Mahomes going to throw. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Well, only 3 plays in here, but really
I lost everybody.
Start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if they're
He didn't recruit.
now is reflecting on that last
He didn't recruit.
they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to?
And Brown's got it for a Chiefs touchdown. A great
Should have watched this game.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, Davis lost it. It's loose, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 14-0. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Oh, some strong running. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
He gets this underneath to Dobbins. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Herbert. Targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3, 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for...
And this is caught inside the 5. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Charger drive about to get going. They have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
You talk about this Chiefs defense. They enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the right direction.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
21-0 our score after one. Second and 9. Up the middle, it's at. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Herbert going to change the play here. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Herbert. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for L.A. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 31-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers will take over here just shy of the 30. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about, and this will be caught at the 30. A big play there for L.A. And even 50 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. More from L.A. in a moment. Now a 2nd and 6.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers. Josh Palmer from 17 yards out.
And the Chargers are able to cut into that deficit.
That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And his throw here is incomplete.
So we thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and now it's sending them back to the drawing board.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
And at a 42-yard line here and brought down there. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Now here's Mahomes. And this is caught. It's Brown. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. Heck of a broken tackle, but only able to work this down near the 23. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
The pass game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
This will be caught by Brown. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Mahomes now to throw. That is caught by Rice for a Kansas City touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Herbert now. Going up top. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A big play there for LA. 71 yards.
Well, they weren't worried about disguising this play call. Send out a 4-receiver set, and they're all going to run vertical routes and really put pressure on that secondary. And this is just a beautiful throw, right where it needs to be, and it turns into a huge play.
Flush to his right. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Chargers get a bit closer. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Chiefs. Butker now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And he comes back with one complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Chargers first down.
Now it's Herbert.
And that'll be complete to Dobbins.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Offense was moving a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand.
Yes, sir. Sir. What up, what up, what up?
Here's 2nd and 10.
Again, Herbert. Short throw underneath to Hurst. The 20. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
From the 4, this
Again, here you go.
Herbert.
Shut the fuck, man.
Chargers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Mahomes. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Mahomes to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Rashee Rice in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And they're going to be backed up to start. A big hit there on the return. Stops him dead in his tracks.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now a second and 10.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Buda Ford, the one to get to him and drop him.
And they visited the end zone frequently in this one, and obviously they wanted another one. But give credit to the defense there. They may not make the comeback, but pride showed. Good sack on that play.
Under pressure, they got him again. Khalil Mack able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt, and that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and the lead will hold at 3 touchdowns. The Charger drive about to get going. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well. Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
Herbert throwing again. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. Still going inside the 20.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to stretch out their lead.
Butker on for the PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score. Chiefs 49. Chargers 21.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And he'll work down inside the 45.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Yes, sir. You too. Yes, sir.
Yes, this game.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
It was Leo Chanel who got in to drop him.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. I guess they figure they got it.
Oh yeah, that's over with. I was gonna win this game anyway. This guy's not that good.
Yeah, did
They'll
this.
go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. He's going to get that.
What a catch and throw.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came up with a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
On 2nd and 10, Herbert. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Chargers on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Yes, sir. You too, Fortnite.
Touchdown, Chargers. Donald Parham from 13 yards out. And the Chargers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Same to you, brother.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Pacheco headed right. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score. But they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Chiefs.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Flushed out right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 68 yards rushing for him now to this point. The offense on third down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Able to find the
Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
The Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up.
You
Convert there on 3rd and 1. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So certainly a big mistake there, Charles. 1st and goal, and they throw the interception.
Oh, that's just agonizing for a team because...
That was such a terrible fucking pick. That was a terrible pass. Why did he throw it like that?
There was no sense in trying to force something. Instead, they turned...
Yes, sir. Good night, brother.
Charger drive about to get going. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones, never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Play action. It's Herbert. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Here's Herbert. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And this is caught inside the 5. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Nifty job there on the scramble. Got 12 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I like how he hung in there and went through his progressions, but eventually his internal clock went off and told him it was time to make a run for it, and he ends up sliding down with a solid gain.
Herbert now. And Sharp calls it in. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. It's a gain of 35. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
You know, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now it's Herbert. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. His whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense isn't going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. Touchdown. Josh Palmer. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Now a hit and a loose football, and picked up by the Chargers, and they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. So a turnover there on the kickoff, and don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting, because when you're trailing in a game, these are mistakes that you pray for. You just went down and scored. Now you get the football right back with another great opportunity.
Let's go.
Throwing, Herbert. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game, because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Herbert. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
You say what, Kendall?
I do. Oh. You.
One last throw here for Herbert. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one, as the last throw intercepted. And the Chiefs come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians, as this ball game is now officially over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win,
Run up on big glow, you won't, I bet you'll be on the floor. Big carbon here